Welcome back, everybody. I apologize because I am streaming on the Xbox, so everything's kind of wonky. So I do apologize. Gonna turn this down to 50. Like I said, I do apologize for everything. Going to
It's me, Hopper. It's me, Hopper.
yeah, that seems about right. Hopefully everybody enjoys this. Yeah, I just came back from Apex. I didn't mean for my stream to go down, but yeah. My apologies. Loading. I hate how the loading time is on here, but hope you guys enjoy. It's just going to be a regular chill, no trying to get wins, not trying to lose, not trying to get kills, just regular chill. So hopefully you guys enjoy, because I just came back from Apex, and so yeah, currently digging up a pool. Please don't judge how bad I am at this, because I just started like last night, but I went through the prologue. It was pretty fun. I do like it. Oh, yep. I just hate how the camera angles are. And I do like playing in just looking in the cab and doing this. It's more fun. But I can never tell if I'm actually getting it into the back of the truck. I own both these already, so I don't have to worry about it being, my money getting taken or anything. But I do find that this is probably the best thing to do early game. I haven't played too much of this to actually know which is actually the best. But so far with me, I was at 90,000 when I first started digging this hole, and just selling dirt, like, you get close to almost max fullness for one of these trucks, and you're doing pretty good for yourself. It's like 2,000 each time. I'm playing on the US map right now. But yeah, it's quite fun, quite entertaining, relaxing. I've almost fallen asleep playing this game a couple times. I'm not gonna fall asleep on this game with you guys. Come on. Oop. This is why I can never be a construction worker in real life. Like I've used like a backhoe, but this is just like, alright, give me a second. I've used a backhoe before, and it was way easier than this because, you know, I'm just sitting here like, okay, you know, I have this much room, you know. And like, this is so much easier doing. It's just I don't know how much room I have in here, and I don't know if it stacks. Like in how Farming Simulator was, you can just dump it one side and there you go. You know. But if you hear me, if you guys are new to my stream, I do apologize for me clearing my throat. I have a medical condition to where I have to, or else I have to go to the hospital, and I just came back from the hospital last night, so, well, yesterday anyway. And I don't like going to the hospital at all. So, but I know this ain't full, so if anyone's looking at my stream and just saying that's not full, I apologize. I don't like it trying to get it like too full because I never know when is too full. And I don't want to sit there and lose anything, you know. So, but I hope you all enjoy, and I will be making more content like this. Gonna make more content of I'm gonna play with the wife for a tiny bit on some games. I think this Sunday we're gonna play Grounded. I'm gonna stream that. I just love simulation games because, you know, they're fun, they're relaxing, they're, you know, you sit there and you can have a fun time with it. But for this game I don't have anything, I don't have like realism on it. I'm just playing just to play it, you know. But it's quite fun, quite entertaining. Well, for people that like simulation games anyway. I hope you guys enjoy the stream, and, you know, stop by the chat, see how it's going, and yeah. And my driving in this game sucks. If my PC can handle it, I'd be playing right on the PC right now. I know it can handle it. It's just the my storage. I need to get a new storage for it for my PC. But other than that, like, I'm running on like maybe 5 gigabytes of storage on here left. Hello, that's a car, that's a car, that's a car. So yeah, but if you guys enjoy this, I'll probably be making more content of this because I do like this game, and I'm glad to my wife to get me this. Basically, with my condition, if you're new to my stream, I have a rare condition of EOE, which is esophageal esophagitis, and so basically my throat's closed up. I can't eat. The only thing I can do is drink, like, you know, soda. It helps my throat a little bit. Milk also does because how thick it is. And I have like, what do you call them? Like meal supplement drinks that I've been drinking to keep me from dying, basically. But other than that, you know, I've been just playing games. I can't work because I get dizzy too quickly. I have to spit constantly, which sucks because I can't work in any food industry. Barely can lift up a lot of weight. So trying to get a job in a factory sucks. Because if I could work, I would be working. But, you know, I've been sitting home playing video games all day, so I was just like, you know what? Why not make this a full-time thing until, you know, I can get back on my feet? So this is what I've been doing. I've been gaming, streaming for everybody. Just so they can have fun watching a game that I play. And if they think about, hey, maybe I want this game, you know, in the future, you know, you guys can play it, you know, and just get the feel of how the game works and see if the game's for you. I know when I play Apex and I have my stream on there, you know, I get people that will ask if I wanted to have someone else play with me, and I'm like, yeah, sure, you know, more the merrier. I'm not getting people that just don't sit there and help out, or they leave you, you know. That's what I mean by clearing my throat, and I do apologize. I have to do it, or I can choke on my own spit, which is gross to think about, and I know it's gross, but I have to until either I can swallow again, or, you know, it just sucks. And like I said, if anyone else has the same problem where they can't eat, feel free to talk to me, send me a message, and I'm willing to talk with you and talk you through it, because it sucks. It's a worse way to live, and I've already been treated with an operation that they do where they go in and open up your throat, but it didn't take. So I had it 5 more times and still never took. So they put me on a medication that will loosen my throat so it, you know, work properly again and relax it. And it worked for maybe, I don't know, 2 months, and then stopped working for me. So basically my last and only option after that is surgery, where I won't be able to talk for a while, because they're going to be cutting out my throat and replacing it with a new one that is made out of my own body. So they'll basically take I don't want to spare you guys the details, but if you guys want to know what they're actually going to do if I have to go get surgery done, I can tell you guys, but it's kind of gross to think about. Like, I hate, lag. Like, I hate thinking about it because I don't want it done. I really, really don't want it done. But in order to, you know, eat again, I'm gonna have to get it done. But this is all I've been doing. Stuck on something. It's just playing this, getting the feel of it, and I just wish they had working mirrors. That would make this, like, so much better. But sadly they don't have that. Actually, I wonder. No, not gonna attempt that. When I get closer to being done, then I'll probably do that. But yeah, I've been streaming. I don't ask for donations. I don't ask for tips. You know, I just am here to strictly, I think I pulled a little too far back, yeah. I I just want to stream, you know. I don't care for any of that tip stuff. If I get a tip, then I'm going to appreciate it, no matter how little it is. If I get a donation, or even when I'm able to get subscriptions in, you know, I'm going to appreciate every little bit of it because, you know, nowadays, yeah, I understand, you know, everybody has to work, you know, you gotta work for your stuff. I get that because, you know, I used to do that, but I would still tip, you know, content creators because they do a lot of work. You know, I thought when I first got into YouTube, it was gonna be like, alright, you know, play a game, post it, done. But there's a lot more into it than I thought it was gonna be. And I love doing it. Like, I'm still learning as I go, you know. And when I stream, I'll sit there and, yeah, I take some of my, like, a lot of it, I haven't had time to make any YouTube, so. Plus I need a better PC for specs anyway. But I like it just because it's something to do. It gave me something to do. Especially when I was working 40 hours a week, I still was doing YouTube just because I like doing it. Never wanted the fame, never wanted anything to, you know, if I became famous, I became famous. But I'd rather not be famous. I'd just rather have a good time with people. You know, have a community that loves the same thing I do, and I can actually talk to someone about it. You know, when I was a kid, I'd play games because, you know, I used to be an outdoors kid. Don't get me wrong. And I used to always love playing outside, and then I had to get my adenoids taken out or something like that. And apparently the doctor said, oh, he can't be outside for too long. And what ended up happening was my dad let me play, I think it was Vice City at the time, just driving around and in the city and showing me how to drive in the game and stuff like that. And years later, they didn't think anything of it, and I started gaming. My mom hated it because, you know, I was in my room constantly playing video games, not going out much with friends or anything like that. And to be honest, when I was a kid, I didn't have many friends. I do now. And I got a fiance, well, soon to be wife, but fiance. And she plays games too, so it's, you know, I always was told, you know, oh, if you play too many video games, you're never gonna find someone. And you know what? I found someone that plays video games just like I did, and that's how we met, is through video games, and it was the best day of my life. Granted, it was the lowest part of my life because I had my whole throat situation going. Still do, but, you know, I'm making every day count like it's the last. Because, you know, I've had friends come and go. You know, come into my life and go to either different states or different, you know, parts of the state to where I can't see them as much anymore. But gaming has really brought out a friendship between me and a lot of people. Like, just because of one virtual reality game that I decided to get when I was working in the railroad, turned out to be the best thing for making friends. I was like, you know what? It's a game called VR Chat. If you've ever heard of it, you know. Let me just check the stats on that. Oh, it's half full, perfect. But it's called VR Chat, and it's I thought I would never make friends on there. I told myself I would never play VR chat. But ended up really liking it and spending a lot of my time on there because of COVID and because of my throat couldn't go out as much, so I was doing that. And I've met people all around the world that liked games as much as I do. And it's amazing because, granted, I was working night shift when I was playing it. But I sat there enjoying my time with people that also gamed and also liked video games and, you know, liked being around people. I met a wonderful group of people that I started calling family because they were like a second family to me. Well, technically third, because I still have my Call of Duty family. A group of friends that happen to live close enough to each other and still play games with each other, you know, and hang out in IRL by playing like basketball, wiffle ball, kickball, you know, football, go to a friend's house and have a dinner with everybody and play, you know, games with each other. Like, I think one time we decided to try to play Dungeons and Dragons. That was that was difficult. I'm gonna try to get some of these. I missed it. But, like, you know, just hanging out with friends is always fun. Hanging out with people that also game, it's also fun. Get to meet new people, you know, you get to have fun with them. And you get to know, like, not know, but you get to know everybody in a sense of, like, you know, you've known them for a while. But let's see how full that is. Alright. Alright, what's going on here? No, I got it. Let's see, where am I at? But yeah, you know, gaming is a passion of mine and I just wanted to share it with people kind of just like me that, you know, likes gaming and likes playing games. Or even just watching them. There's been times where I sat there watching other people's streams because they're good at it, they're funny. You know, I may not be funny when I'm playing these type of games, but like, it's something to do, something to watch. And I know I didn't start this from like, oh yeah, we're gonna start a let's play type situation, you know, but so I apologize for that, but still, you know, it's a relaxing game, kind of just chilling and just having a good time. You know, I'm not much for a chill stream, I'm more of a stream. Oh, hello. I'm kind of stuck. There we go. But, like, oh, hello. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, I'm gonna try to... Yeah, I'll go do this real quick. Then after, I'm gonna go grab gas for this thing and repair it as much as possible. But I did, like, what? This makes my 5th load, 4th load on here, so it's like, it's not bad. Like, to be honest, I really like this game. I play construction, no, excuse me, sorry. I played Construction Simulator 2. That was more of a headache than anything. But, with that game, it was more like, you know, you had certain missions to do after you unlock this. Where this, you know, as long as you can rent out a vehicle or you can purchase a vehicle. Like, I purchased this dump truck and the excavator after completing, I think I completed 1 road, and that gave me a couple hundred. But by the time I was doing like the end of the like starting missions, basically, by the end of that I was sitting there doing everything by myself, you know. I was doing everything by myself. Well, after when you get done with the starting missions, you're basically doing everything by yourself. You talk to the foreman after you're done completing a job. Like, I did a roadway, and to be honest, it was actually kind of fun. Like, I felt like I was immersed into it. The only thing that sucks is that I couldn't take the asphalt, because I don't know how to currently take the asphalt when you rip it up from the ground. I know you need a truck to do it, but I don't know if it's like Farm Simulator kind of way where you can sit there and be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna do this and you're gonna follow me. I don't know how it works. If I buy my own tool to tear up the ground, then I probably will start doing that, like taking my time on jobs instead of like completing them right away. Because I just don't want to get doxxed. Because if you use a piece of equipment and it's like, say 5,000 a day, you know, that's 5,000 if you go a whole 24 hours, if I remember correctly, or close to 24 hours. So with that being said, it's like, you know, do I want to have my own trucks to where I can sit there and just take my time with it? And you can, I'm guessing there is a time frame or time limit to get jobs done, but I haven't seen it yet. Don't quote me on that, but yet. This is my first real mission to where I'm gonna take my sweet time excavating, taking down the truck to intention, basically, take the truck out and bring the stuff down like that. Man, this truck was going slow and now fast. Take down the dirt that I get, well, gravel anyway, and then put it in the back of the truck, bring it down, get extra money for it, because these jobs, like, there's transport jobs, there's a whole bunch of jobs, but if you want full realism where there's no fast travel, don't be like me in the beginning of the game and buying a brand new truck and trailer. Don't be like me doing that, because it sucked because I had no money. And I wanted to get some jobs done without having to pay for rental. But if you know that you have, like, say, sorry, I'm driving with my pinky and my thumb right now. Say you have, like doing what I'm doing, I bought this truck because I had enough money, and I bought the excavator because, again, I had the money for it. But I figured, you know what, if I take these jobs, ones that take excavating to a whole nother level, since I already have a crane truck, I can sit there and, because you get one of those crane trucks where it's like, you do one thing and then, like, you can pick things up with it and deliver them, which is nice because, but if I'm doing a paving mission, I'll basically sit there, I'll sit there and find anything near here, because what I'll do, like, I had a paving mission right on this road right here, and here's the dealer. So, and I didn't want to take out one of my trucks, bring it all the way over here, load everything up. So basically what I did was I rented out the stripper, the floor strip, not floor stripper, basically asphalt stripper, to scrap all the asphalt that needed to be scrapped up. And then after, when I was done with that, I brought it back to the dealer, returned it, and then I went to rent out a asphalt truck and a paver. Did both of those, and after, when I was done, returned both of those. Then what I did was I took actually, I think I returned them. Yeah, so this job gives you extra steps, but it's 107,200 credits. Depending on what difficulty you do, means either more or less work. You do the more work, you get the more money. So I'm doing more of the work, but at the same time, it's like, look at the payout on this. Like, I watched some guy, he was making almost $1 million just doing that, upping the prices because he knows how to do, he'd rather do the work and get the more money than not doing the work and not getting as much money. Well, I'm gonna be parking here now. But yeah, that's... I'd rather do the work and then do, like, get the cash that I need, and then I can sit there and basically be like, okay, you know, now I can do this, now I can buy this, now I don't have to rent this, you know? Now I don't have to go grind everything out in a couple seconds. What am I stuck on? Stop turning. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna back it up. Oh, I'm in a hole. I'm just gonna back this up to where I can just put it in. But definitely, if you play this game, I recommend buying your own vehicles. Buying your own vehicles is so much easier than trying to be like, okay, you know, I'm gonna rent out this vehicle. And I guess the best part about this is if you switch maps. If you switch maps, what can happen is you can transfer whatever funds you have from your first map to the second map. So say you're starting a new, say you're doing an American map first, and then you're like, you know what, I kind of want to do the England map next, or the European map. You know, you don't have to start from scratch starting your new campaign. But I would love to actually find people that play this game as well and actually start like a whole company with someone on here, because that would be pretty cool, you know. Be like, okay, you know, we got this mission that we gotta do, or this job that we need to do, you know. We're gonna need this, this, and this. Oh, hello. Oh. You know. Like someone on shore and someone doing this. I'm running low on fuel on this truck. Well, this. So what I'm gonna do. So I never can tell which one's the actual right positioning for this. So I always hit that, and then I'll hit drive mode. I need to get that repaired quickly. I've never seen anyone on this road, so I'm just doing this. But at some point, what I would like to see, if it's even possible in this game, is take an old dirt road like this, and you just sit there and you can turn it into an actual road. I don't know if that's possible. If it is, that'd be awesome and amazing. But like, definitely when you get enough money and you have already like, say you want to do like a paving company, right? And you just want to go do paving the whole time. I would buy the paving equipment and then get yourself a truck that can transport everything. Because what that will do is allow you to have, for one, transportation. Say you don't want to fast travel, you know, transportation definitely. And then you would have, in a sense, an easier way to get around the entire map. I already got my expansion to this. I paid the $150 for it, even though I didn't have to right away, apparently. But it opened up more and more jobs for me. I don't know if that was like a thing that I had to do, but I did it anyway, just so I had it. Oh, light screen. Go, 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 go! But, aha, I made it. It was yellow. Can't stop me now, coppers. Anyway, so there's no realism in this game right now, so I would have not got fined anyway. So that ain't bad. So you're always gonna have wear and tear on your vehicles. And I put it for economy friendly instead of what it was normally at. Just because I don't want a challenge, I want to learn the game more than anything. But like, it's really fun. I do enjoy it. You have your settings right when you pause the game, but you can only do settings after you complete like the first like campaign, like the first part of the campaign, like the beginning, the tutorial. But I do have to say there's things on the tutorial it doesn't tell you that sucked. Like I didn't know how to do certain things with the tutorial, with the sky cranes. Didn't know how to turn anything either, so I was basically jamming things into sections where I'm like, okay, you know, I can do this now. Oh, no, I can't do this, you know, type things. Alright, now I'll sit there and operation mode. Get the cab cam. Come on, come on. I don't want to hit it, but at the same time, I don't want to get too far away from it, you know? But I do enjoy this game. I enjoy every game that I play. There is a couple of games where I sat there and I was like, I hate this game. I don't remember what games those were. Oh, I think it was Evo. I hated Evo. Am I lined up? Hated Evo Online. Would I play it again? Maybe. but I would never sit there and deliberately play it on my own time. I had a friend that wanted me to play it, and I was like, yeah, sure, you know, I guess I'll download it, and it's like, yeah, it's a really fun game, and I sat there trying to figure out the controls for like, I think an hour, and I was like, yep, nope, I'm deleting it. I was like, sorry pal, we'll play Phasmophobia, but other than that, you know, I'm not playing this game anymore. He's like, alright, fine. But other than that, like, ooh, thought I was gonna hit the truck for a second. The only thing that I hate about this game, though, and I'm not gonna lie, is when you're getting close to finishing. Like, say you have a job, and you're about to finish said job. And you're sitting there trying to make it all pretty, like, you know, trying to make it the best you can. And they go and they finish it for you, in a sense. I hate that. Like, once you hit 100%, it's already finished. And I really hate that because I'm sitting here like, okay, you know, I wanted to, you know, finish it myself. You know, I don't feel like it's actually finished. And I wish they showed you, like, differences in the world, such as, like, when you freshly paved a road. It doesn't look fresh after when you complete the job and talk to the foreman. Once you talk to the foreman, it's basically like, alright, you know, game over, you know, mission over, and then they go back to the old road scheme that they had. I wish they made it to where, you know, you have so many things to do, like say, you know, say this is, River Street, you know, I'm just pulling out names out of my head, you know, or this be like River Street, blah, you know, and this is like, John Street, you know, or Main Street or something like that, you know, and this is like 2nd Street. I wish you could do like every road over again and it would show like what you've done so far, and like there would be jobs that would be like, alright, you finished that, you know, at a later date if the roads get too bad, you know, like an infinite type of game where, you know, say something happens, you have to go out and fix it, you know, so like road detail, you know, roads get bad over a while, you gotta go back and do it. You know, someone wants their pool filled, you know, take out all the old pool and put concrete in it. Or even, you know, someone wants a basketball court, someone doesn't want a basketball court. You know, just something to kind of spice it up, because I think it would feel like it's getting old. Just like, oh yeah, you know, I've completed every mission in the game. But at the same time, I understand that, you know, you sit there and you develop an amazing game such as this, or Star Citizen, well, not Star Citizen, I wouldn't compare this to Star Citizen. But, so if any of the devs are ever watching about this game, I'm sorry. Star Citizen is amazing, and I cannot change my mind on Star Citizen. I've played a little bit of Star Citizen, not enough of it. It doesn't get old because there's always something to do. And I have a great organization that I'm in, to where they make you feel included. Something's always going on between training and, you know, certain things to rank up in the organization. And I just loved how I can sit there and, you know, be a part of something humongous, such as, like, you know, you have this whole group full of X amount of people, you know, you get invited, hey, can you go do this? Well, yeah, I'll definitely go do that, you know? Or, you know, I get invited to, because I've been there so long in well, I'm in C&T for the group organization, which is, I don't know if I can say it on here, but it's basically, basically commercial. So, like, you know, you have a ship, and you're about to do, transportation, you know? So basically it's space trucking, I think. I knew it was the easiest because flying is not the best skill I have in the game, but definitely, like, shooting I'm okay with. Basically just sitting there listening for shots being fired somewhere, or people stepping. I was pretty good at, like, if they ever add in, like, mechanic where you can sit there and fix shit like engineering in, like, a capital ship, that's my cup of tea right there. Because I can't shoot for my life in space, and I can't fly to save my life in space. Well, once I get to space, it's kind of actually simple, but, like, trying to land those ships, any kind of ship, except for, I want to say, 2 of my ships, I can't land perfectly. Or I can land perfectly, but the rest of them I try, I fail. I try again, I fail again. I try one more time, and we already know how that goes. You know, but I try to get good. I have a couple of friends in the same group that are like, oh, you'll get it, Otto, one day, you know? Just keep on trying, don't give up. It's like, alright, you know, I won't. And then there's days where I'm like, yep, I'm giving up today. I'll try another day. You know? But it's all in good fun hanging out with everybody that I hang out with. You know? And to the people that play Apex with me, if you're watching this, you know, I really appreciate all of you sitting there being like, oh, you know, I'll come play with you if you want. I'm like, yeah. You know, more people, better time. You know, I got someone to talk to if no one's talking in chat, and, you know, it's just a good old time for me. And for you guys, you know, you guys get to play a game with someone that, you know, plays games for, well, I wouldn't say a living because I'm not making a living. Sadly, you know, because of my throat, I can't work. And thanks to my wife is the only reason why I've been getting new games and playing them. She is the one that holds me down, and, you know, I really appreciate her, and I've always loved her, and, you know, she does an amazing job with everything. You know, she makes sure that I'm okay. She's heard me cough up a million times. She's heard me choke a million times. And she's not the one to be like, oh, you know, this is the usual thing, I'm not gonna ask. Every single time anything happens or I look distressed, You know, she's always there and says a million times. And when I mean a million, I mean a million times. She always says, you know, are you okay? And if I say, yeah, I'm okay, and she's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, no matter how many times I've choked in front of her, or, you know, or if I gag, or, you know, anything, it's always, are you okay? And are you sure? 10 minutes later, are you sure you're okay? I just love it. I really do. You know, the way this woman loves me and cares about me, I never felt that in my life before. And granted, yeah, I had girlfriends in the past, but it's not, they were never the same. You know, I truly feel safe with my fiance and really feel loved. Plus, the upside is, she plays video games. You know, she plays games, she likes playing games with me. You know, and I love playing games with her, even if, you know, we're playing Lego Star Wars, a new game of the Lego Star Wars. And she's just sitting there watching me get my booty kicked by all the people there, you know. But other than that, yeah, you know, this is just great knowing that, you know, someone cares about you. Just like I care, I'm gonna be honest, I'm the type of person to care more about a person than a person will care about me. You know, someone could give, you know, no concern to me ever, but I would care about them every single day. You know, and my wife makes me feel that, you know, that she cares, and all my friends do as well. You know, I had a couple people come in and ask how I was doing, you know, and told me that I'm doing a great job and keep it up. I really appreciate it, you know, I like the feedback. I actually really love the feedback because it makes me think, alright, you know, I'm doing good, you know, I'm doing alright. Granted, you know, I only have 17 followers, but last week I only had 3. And yeah, I may not have the viewer count that most streamers have, but like, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? This ain't killing me. It's just gonna keep making me stronger. And I appreciate everybody for everything. Even like I said before, you know, I don't think this will ever turn into a job, but if it does, then no matter what I get, forever a donation, a tip, you know, a subscription, I'm just gonna be happy that I got something. You know, I've seen streamers where they go into a total meltdown because they get awarded they get a tip for $500. I'm like, I would be lucky if I got 50 cents and I'd be happy. You know? A lot of people take things for granted. You know? Like, I used to go and help out, you know, some streamers. Like, I know they have, like, you know, they get tipped, they have huge followings, you know, but I still try. If I had money, I would go into people's streams and just give them money. I don't have any money. Like, I had to turn down today a opportunity to support. I'm pretty sure it was a scam, but I don't know. They said exactly like what state I was in, the right police department they were gonna be supporting, And so I don't know if it was a scam or not, but if it was, shame on you for making that a scam. But you know, if it was real, you know, I feel bad because I couldn't give police like, I'm gonna be honest. Do I care for the police? Yes. I know that's political and stuff, but I do care for the police. I do care for EMS, fire, you know, all the stuff that, where they go and save lives. Yeah, granted, I may have bashed the healthcare system where I live a little bit last night, but at the same point, I've been dealing with not eating for the past year, and where I go to the hospital in my hometown, it sucks because, you know, I get told, you know, oh, it's all in your head, it's all in your head. I'm like, alright, well, how do I get it out of my head, you know, so I can eat then? Then come to find out, you know, I have this rare condition called like a rare version of EOE, and I'm not, you know, like not able to eat, you know, puts a person down. Especially when the healthcare system just says, you know, oh yeah, it's all in your head. It's like, okay, it's all in my head, but like, how do I get it out, you know? You get surgery done, or an operation done, and they're like, yeah, by the way, it's not in your head, you actually have your throat closed. It's like, oh. Okay, how do I not have it closed, you know? Those type of questions start going into your head, like, okay, well, how do I fix this? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if everyone cares to hear, but I was almost 300 pounds a year and a half ago. Lost all my weight, and about 2 months-ish. Yeah, around 2 months, I lost almost all my weight. And going from 200 pounds, well, 300 pounds to like 200 felt great, you know, I looked great, you know, still had, you know, my fluffiness, but it wasn't the same. Granted, I had less heartburn, which was nice, but like at the same time, it's like, you know, you sit there every day and you're like, you know, I don't know who this person is anymore. You know, you look in the mirror and you're like, wow. At first, you know, I never noticed it or anything like that. Because, you know, you don't really notice anything ever when you're like losing weight and trying to lose weight and stuff like that. You never notice until there's like a drastic change where you see like picture by picture, you know, of what you looked like before and what you look like now. There's been plenty of times where everybody's like, oh wow, you know, you lost so much weight, and I'm like, did I? I don't feel like it, you know. Or like, you know, they sit there and they tell you, you know, you look so good, you know, yada yada yada, and I'm like, do I? But yeah, the disease sucks, and the throat thing sucks. Other than that, but I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. This very relaxing stream. I know there's not much action and you just see me go back and forth, but you know, it's a little bit of change of pace, plus the wife told me I gotta try and play the games that she bought me. So, and, you know, streaming is not for everybody. You know, when I first did it, I was only getting like maybe 1 view every day. No following because I don't know. I just was never getting a following. And you know, I started playing Apex, and my fiance's sister's like, hey, do you have Twitch? And I was like, yeah. She's like, can you Twitch so my friend can see? I was like, yeah, I can do that. And so I put on my Twitch and saw how many views my wife got, and I was like, wow. You know, didn't know I can stream on the Xbox, and now that I know, I've been just doing that until I can get my computer up and running full speed to where I can play games for everybody and, you know, stream right off there. But yeah, it's been a long journey for me, and I appreciate everybody that is showing me love on this channel, and I get to sit there and make content for people that people like, you know. Like, I know the people that started following me likes the oh, I feel like I'm about to drop down. I know the people that watch my Apex videos like my Apex. Granted, I suck at Apex, but, you know, there's time where, you know, people are not always going to be great. Especially at, you know, a certain video game that everybody's good at, but, you know, some people aren't. Like Warzone. To be honest, I was never good at Warzone. I played it just to play it with friends. Never cared for views, never cared for any of that. I just wanted to play because, you know, my friends played. Why did I already forget all the controls for this? Oh, okay. It was just my brain being dumb. You know what, since I'm right here, there we go. But, you know, I was just like, you know what, I've been playing Apex a lot. Might as well start streaming it. And I did. And it's been going pretty good. Even though I suck at the game, but, you know. You know, I get a couple kills here, a couple kills there. Out of my whole lifetime career in Apex, I only got 1 win. 1 win, that's all. You know, a couple top 5s. But, you know, I don't like going for the wins. I just like to go for having fun. You know, if we get killed, we get killed. If our team loses, our team loses. Oh well, there's always plenty more times where I can sit there and try my luck again. same thing with streaming, you know. Not the best streamer out there, but you know, I try my best and try to make funny content or good content for everybody. But I like it, you know, it gives me something to do while the wife's at work. And it's just fun, and the community's great. Community, I love the community. If I play Apex, you know, I got the occasional one person that'll come into my chat and be like, yo, love the stream, keep it up, you're doing so good, you know. And a couple that watches my videos and they'll be like, oh, you know, I've been watching since you had this many followers. You know, that really actually touches the heart a little bit, you know, knowing that, hey, someone's actually really enjoying your stream, you know. But I like it, it's good, it's great. But I hope all of you are enjoying the stream. I'm now in love with this game, not gonna lie. I'm going to be playing some COD as well when it comes out and I get the game. And I will be getting playing some Cyberpunk if the internet's good, because apparently the last time it kept kicking me out of my stream and I'm like, why? You know. Alright. Go back over here. Get out of here. But I really do like streaming, and I know I'm talking to all of you and you guys are not in the, there's no one in chat, but you know, just trying to be entertaining and engaged as much as possible. You know, I didn't find any, when I first started streaming I wasn't good at it. Thought I was, you know, I personally was thinking I was doing really bad at it, so I stopped. Just focused on getting my health back in order. And so I stopped streaming for, I don't even know how long. I stopped streaming, and you know, because of my fiance and her sister, I got back into it, and I thank them, you know, and I thank everybody that shows me support and love. And I know I may not have all the gizmos and gadgets that all the pro streamers have, but you know, can't really do much right now. I got no money to be able to purchase the stuff that I need to be able to do that. Not yet anyway. But one day. All I can say is one day. Oh, there's a tree! And, you know, I like doing it. I'm gonna take this load. Do this. It's basically repetitive, this game though, which isn't bad. You know, I like doing this type of stuff. It's like kind of like Farm Simulator, except for, you know, in that game you had like animals to take care of, you had your crops to take care of. with the new farm simulator, and they had seasons. Well, they had seasons in the older ones too, but you had to download them for the mod. But like this was just like, oh yeah, you know, you got seasons now to take care of and worry about. Which, if you think about it, was pretty nice because it gave you a change of pace during the colder months. You know, you can go plow out your areas that you had. And now you can prioritize, like, all right, you know, you have animals. What do you need to prioritize with winter coming? You know, I'm gonna need a lot of hay stored for winter. I need a lot of silage, oats, you know, basically all the things that you can't get in winter, but you can definitely stock up on. You know, it just makes the whole game a huge change of pace. What time is it? Oh. But yeah, you know, it's like I like this game. It reminds me a little bit of both the second construction simulator, well, a tiny bit different, and a lot of farm simulator, where you can sit there and, you know, get in and out of vehicles, take care of things. I just wish you could have, like, in farm simulator you can move things, right? I wish you could have like a utility truck, or you can actually place down certain items like barricades so people wouldn't go through until you were done. You know, some other things that you can get just to place down in the road, or like say, oh, you know, you're in a little bit of a jam and you can't reach a certain point. You know, you could buy like tools or anything like that. That's what I was hoping for this game, but it's a little different. But other than that, with the repeating, not repeating missions, but like repeating, like doing this over and over again, it's nice, relaxing, you know. You don't have music blaring in your ears if you don't have music on. Also if you're wearing headphones. So far that I know of, you do it at your own pace. And as long as you go through everything, you're still gonna get that max amount of money that you're supposed to get. So like, with this job, it's like 100,000, 100-something thousand. I said it earlier. And, you know, it's sitting there to be pretty good. You know, I sit there and make the money, slowly get into things to where, you know, I could sit there and be like, okay, you know, I need to buy this so I don't have to rent it, or, you know, I can go do this job and make extra money by selling the soil that they don't need anymore. You know, little things here and there. Plus, the best part is the client that you're doing it for doesn't have a humongous, like, trash heap. I just wish the dirt and gravel and all that was more dynamic. Like, yeah, it's dynamic in a sense, but like, you know, if you have a ton of it in the back of your truck, I wish you could like move it with like a loader or something. Move it around so you're not sitting there dumping it in the same place and having a huge pile. But again, it would be pretty cool, like, you know, say a storm hits, right? And you get offered a job to fix the road, or, you know, something happens to where you have to fix like a road or a house or a property. You know, how cool would that be, you know, getting contract out for the city to fix a road when it gets damaged? Or like, you know, you have a certain rep to where you can sit there and be like, okay, you know, I wanna be able to do this, and holy smokes, I'm at 80% already. You know, you sit there, you get contracted out to go do some kind of, you know, utility mission to where you gotta put in like new stuff, like new signals or anything like that. Like, I know they had the pipeline mission on here. They got a hotel mission to where, well, a motel mission actually, to where you have to fix up a motel. But I'm not going into the inner city just yet. I'm staying on the back roads if possible as much, just so I can kind of earn more money to get more stuff. Because if I go into, so say if I keep doing missions here until I can buy more equipment, I want to keep going for the village. But as soon as possible, I would like to start getting into like the residential areas, trailer parks, you know, basically all over here. I think that's... Is this really the map? For some reason, I thought it was bigger. Hold on. I can't do anything until after. But like, I love the story on this to where, you know, you're basically helping out a friend who basically gives you his business, his garage and all that, and all you do is help him out with favors until he gives you basically the key to everything. I like how that plays out, because then you get the key to everything, and then you get like, I don't know if you guys can hear me. For all I know, I could be just doing this and not talking or saying a word. But if you can hear me, say yo in the chat. Because I have no idea if anyone could hear me or not. And that would just be my luck too, is, you know, no one hearing me. And I'm just streaming and it's just like silent. All you see is this. Just like that, you know. But like, I don't know. I really don't know what to talk about. I've been like babbling on the whole time. Just about really my life and nonsense and all that. But I hope you guys are enjoying. I know my fiance is supposed to be heading up into this chat. Well, not chat, but into the stream just to listen while she works. Which is awesome because, you know, she gets to hear what I talk about. And that's, you know, that's alright with me. You know. Just in here playing the new game that she got me. Which I appreciate if she's listening right now. I appreciate it. But if she's not listening right now, then yeah, I do appreciate it. I really do. But yeah, we're gonna be playing some Grounded, and I'm gonna stream what we've done. And basically just start streaming with her. In our game game that we're playing. Our server. And we might have our little brother with us, which will be nice because I don't think I've ever played with him in a game. No, I think I played Roblox with him, but other than that, you know. I just love how I feel like family in her family, you know. It's a great feeling. I love the feeling. Because, to be honest, my family doesn't do much besides, you know, pick on I can't even speak. Basically pick on someone for something, you know, which sucks because you know, the only time the families actually come together is for the kids, which is nice, but since we're all old enough to be on our own, we don't really do anything. No family gatherings, no Christmases anymore, you know. Oh, that's not good. But yeah, you know, I just appreciate her so much and her family. And I love playing games with her sister and brother. Because, you know, I try to play games with my own brother. Because he plays, like, Farm Simulator, and I'm like, hey, would you want me to play with you? And he's like, no. You don't have enough mods for it. And when I do have the mods, he's like, nah, I'd rather play alone. And then I look, and granted, he's playing the same game he was playing, but with other people, and I'm like, okay, you know. But our family likes to bash one and another. And it sucks because, like, I'll go to a party with, like, a family party, or get together, and they're bashing, you know, another person from the family, and I'm like, why? You know, that's not what family is. Family, you know, you guys stick together no matter what. But for some reason, my family doesn't see it that way. The only part of the family that I really had was my own father and mom until, you know, my grandmother died, and then my mom was kind of out of the picture, distanced herself from me and my brother. Granted, she got me into an apartment that I'm living in right now, like 3 years ago, but you know. And granted, she's helping me out a little bit with my bills and stuff because I'm not working because of my throat. The only work that I put in is this because I can do this. It's easy. You know, it doesn't strain anything, you know. I'm not straining my muscles trying to pick up something heavier than what I can't carry, you know. I'm not getting criticized by spitting in a cup. Well, a bottle, technically. You know, and I get to talk, I get to hang out with people. I think I'm saying things over and over again. If I do that, please put in chat that I'm doing that. You know, I need new conversation to be able to talk about, or else I just ramble on and on and on about the same thing over and over and over again. And it sucks because of the condition that I have. It takes away, 1, my fluffiness, 2, my strength, 3, my memory, 4, my ability to eat, which sucks. Because I love food. You are not passing me, car. Oh, I'm gonna pass you. Oh, nope, there's a truck. But like, you know, this is how I'm basically living my life right now. It's just my fiance in my corner, helping me out as much as she can. You guys, my friends, my father, my brother, you know. I don't get stress in my life when I'm with any of you. You know, you guys make me happier, especially seeing the comments and hearing the feedback that I get from people that are watching my streams and, you know, have been watching since, you know, day one. I really appreciate it. You know, this is a new type of thing for me, streaming this game. I'm actually gonna see if I can hear. Okay, so yeah, I'm talking perfect. I muted myself, well, not muted myself, but I muted my PC, so when I am streaming, I don't overhear what's going on inside my PC and then get distracted. So that's how I can tell if I, you know, don't know if I'm hearing myself or not. But that's how yeah, and my videos are delayed from what I'm actually doing, and the comments are delayed. So if I don't see your comment, or if you're just spamming comments, while spamming the chat, I don't get all the spam. Like, you could say hi and then start a conversation with me. If no one else comments, then I won't see the rest of your comments or chat. It's weird. I don't know how to stop that from happening, but I don't see every single comment. Or not comment. Chat. And how I know that is because I was streaming Apex and my fiance was spamming me with a whole bunch of chat because she was the only one chatting, and I looked on her phone when she was right next to me and she was chatting a bunch, but for some reason it was never showing. Oh. But definitely, if you want to chat, feel free to chat. I'm always open for chats and all that. I need to get the sides a little bit more. Perfecto. What I might do is try to get on the side of that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh! There we go. Thinking right about there. I just wish I had a bigger excavator. You know, just where I could just sit there and reach all the way around. Like, I know this ain't perfect, but... Alright, I'm gonna change my view to the exterior so I can see what I'm doing close range. Perfect. Oh, I fell in the hole. Alright, let's do this now. Change mode. And down in the hole we go. Actually, let me move the truck a little closer. I'm stuck. But trying to get this pool done, but luckily I don't have like time limit on this, or else I would have already failed. Basically what I've been doing is, to the new viewer that joined, is basically digging out a pool. Well, trying to. But every time like I sit there and think, oh, you know, I'm almost done, I forget, hey, you know, I still got some stuff on the other end to do as well. But this makes a good income as well. It's just for the I can't speak today. Excavation is I can sit there and just take all the dirt to the refinery and basically dump it, and I get like $2 grand per truckload. But it's pretty nice how it is. But I'm hoping you guys all like the content that I'm putting out for you guys. I'm trying to make it all good for everybody. Include everybody in this. And if you have a copy of this game and do want to play multiplayer, and you're pretty chill and not gonna get mad at me for anything, feel free to ask to join or ask to come play, or even have me come play with you guys, you know? More the merrier. I'd love to have more people to play with on these types of games because, you know, it makes it more fun, makes it interesting. Especially if you have two jobs rolling at the same time. Or even just, you know, one job rolling at the same time. You know, you got someone sitting there getting materials, or someone in this truck and someone, you know, moving trucks around so you can keep digging. By the time they get back, another truck should be full, depending on which excavator you get, obviously, but if you get a tiny truck with a huge excavator, then, you know, that's where the problem's gonna lie. Is, you know, you're sitting there trying to get like a whole truck full, and you know your partner's like halfway down the hill. You have a humongous truck, or a small truck, but a humongous excavator. It's just, you know, you're sitting there like, what am I gonna do, you know? There we go. Hold on a second, everybody. Had to check out one of my
Are you sure about that? 'Cause I heard she was having some trouble today with him.
Oh, Lord, my God.
one of the people
I ain't
from
going down that road that you guys are chatting on right now.
What are you talking about? No, he's talking about her internet. Yeah. I have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
Sure.
gotta show some love to one of my friends.
You know what? I am not responsible when she murders all y'all.
I was not in on this conversation at all.
Oh, yeah, Booter started all this.
I think we're I think we're sorry, go ahead. I think we're having two different conversations here. I'm talking about them and them these streams and you know how Eltron's not doing stuff right now.
But yeah, no, I told one of the guys that I know from, well, sort of know. I think I played one game with him in Star Citizen, and one session, and I saw that he had a Twitch, so I added his Twitch, and just told him he was doing good, he was making good content, you know, because he does make good content. I like his videos. You know, and I'm just trying to show love to content creators as well, because, you know, we all need it. You know, need all the good feedback and stuff like that. I'm currently streaming and, you know, answering his question for his stream, but man, if you watch my stream and you're getting to this point, I appreciate you checking out my stream and all that. You know, it means a great deal to me. And if you have feedback, let me know. Send me a message if you're watching. But yeah, keep up with the good work if you watch my stream. So but I gotta concentrate on my stream instead of listening to his, trying to figure out if he says anything back to me. But just want to show some love and support, you know. I crashed my truck not paying attention. You know, I got no camera. I'm basically using a laptop just to stream using my Xbox. I'd love to be able to play on PC, but I don't have the storage for everything, and you know, upgrade one at a time. You know, trying to get my life back together and stuff like that, but alright, I have my mic down. But yeah, you know, I just love sharing love, you know. I'm more that type of person that doesn't bash people on content. I hate doing that, and I hate people that do it, but you know, it's how life is. You know, show some love to someone that You know, even if they're big or small. And they asked me a question on his stream and I answered, you know. I just mentioned, you know, because they asked me what was about their content that I loved, and I said, to be honest, you guys making content, you guys being you, having fun, you know. That's all it's about, is having fun, being with friends, making content. You know, now that I've actually been talking for a while on here, to be completely honest, and that is one of my catchphrases. All my friends have noticed it, and it's, to be honest. And I struggle at multitasking. If you ask my fiance, she says I do great at it because I watch a movie or TV while playing a video game, and also watching a video on my phone. But other than that, like, terrible at multitasking. I can't watch the TV, play the games, and watch the video. I'm listening to the video and watching the video while also watching my gameplay, playing the game, and also just listening to the movie. You know. Wow. Oh. But there's one thing that I have to say about this game, though, is there was one job, actually two jobs, where there wasn't much to them. You know, you bring cargo, you put it together, and boom, you know, you're done. But like, I just wish they added more into it, like the beginning, to where, you know, you had to go, and in the beginning you can't do like the, you know, if you want easy mode or hard mode, you know, basically hard mode gives you the most money, but it also means more steps, where I need to bring that a little bit closer more. Easy mode, less steps, you know, less money. Which I do like. Oh, hello, going back. I do like playing with people. It's more fun, more entertaining than just sitting there by yourself doing this, you know? Like, I like doing this. I do. Oh, no, 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 no. I think this makes my 7th trip. 10th, 11th. I don't know, I lost count. Started streaming on Apex and then like you know, I wanted to show some love, some support, and I did. I went over to his channel, went in, said keep up the, I think I said keep up the good work, I don't remember. Then while I was at that red light, I went on this Discord and it was like, hey man, just here, you know, just supporting. I had to come and support. You know, there was, there was a kid, well, there was a guy that I worked with, I guess his son wanted to become a YouTuber. And since I already did YouTube, I wanted to help him out a little bit. You know, I brought in my PC to work one day, showed him exactly like what I did for not a living, because I was never making a living on YouTube. Oh, hello. Never made money on YouTube. Said, you know, one day, maybe. And I was doing Twitch a tiny bit while doing YouTube. Oops. You know, but nothing ever stuck. I just kept making content. The more views, the better for me. I was thinking maybe one day I would get up there in subscribers to where I can make ad revenue and do that. But, you know, that was always my dream, was to be a gamer or a content creator and just play games for a living. Because, you know, I know how to game. It's easy, it comes naturally to me. You know, I know some people it's harder to do because, like, you know, you're sitting there and you're like, oh, you know, I don't know exactly how to do this, or, you know, I don't know how to exactly do that. You know, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna do this, you know? Like my father, he used to play games more, well, a lot more when he had his Xbox 360. And then, when he got rid of it, he stopped gaming. Me, I think the only time I stopped gaming was when I was in the hospital. And to be honest, I thought that was like my last thing. Oh, give me 1 second. Sorry, that was my mom just asking. Because she went out of town for a couple days on a girls' trip. And so she was just, you know, making sure we were doing good. Aw, you gotta be kidding me. Making sure we were doing good, and she said that she was gonna stop by tomorrow, and I said, alright, well, if you don't see me or hear from me, then I'm streaming. So. My mom's never supported me with this. Like, she did with the YouTube thing because I mentioned, you know, I can make money off of it, just gaming and stuff like that. And she's like, you know, okay, you do you, you know, as long as you're working. Um, you know, but because I got nothing better to do, basically it's just, you know, me streaming. So basically, you know, I just sat there and she's like from home? Because I didn't tell her it's for Twitch, you know. Well, basically all I said was I'm working, and, you know, technically this is kind of like work, you know. Like, my mom supports me if I can get money any way that I can without killing myself in the process, you know, then she's all down for it, you know. But it's part of the reason why I can't work is because, you know, I will end up not killing myself, but basically working myself to the point where I won't be able to actually move again, like I did last time. Last time was just a mess. Ended up in the ER for a whole week. Whew. And it was not fun for me. It was not fun for my family, and it wasn't fun for my dad. Well, it was kind of fun for my dad because I got to see my dad again. But because of working so much and um how everything was, it was hard. Because we sat there and my dad's like, oh, you know, we can actually hang out now and all that, you know, I get to see you. But it's just been because of work, and because I was working like non-stop. Crazy. So I need a vehicle. How do I get vehicles again? Fleet. But like, you know, my fiance supports me on this, my dad does, my brother, I don't think he really knows, and I think my brother's fiance knows, but it's just like, Oh. But I hope you guys all enjoy. If you want, I'll play more of this tomorrow because I do like it. I might be on a different mission by then. Just trying to make that money and get new vehicles. But if you guys want a fresh start, then I'll do a fresh start. Just let me know tomorrow in tomorrow's video.